Okay, I'm going to quote Shakespeare, a rose by any other name. There's so many different varieties, so many different uses. Melodie McDanal from Pike Nurseries is with us today to talk more about roses and the appeal of these wonderful plants. Good morning.
Good morning.
I mean, they are lovely. We give roses for love. We give roses for friendship.
Absolutely.
So many different varieties.
And they're beautiful in the garden.
Okay.
It's great to have them at home where you can cut them and bring them in and not have to buy them. Fragrance, you know, is a huge appeal of them. They smell so great.
So we're going to talk today about the different types that are available and how to take care of them. Because I think a lot of people are scared of that.
Yes, and they're easy.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not too hard. So there are different kinds of roses. One that you see everywhere is one that we've got here today, which is the knockout rose. It's really popular, and it's a great, easy, it's a good beginner rose. If you're wanting to try them and you're not sure, it's a really easy one, low maintenance.
Right.
And it blooms almost all year.
Now, of course, this is winter, so we're seeing the rose in wintertime, the rose bush. But in the summer, this thing is going to be just loaded with flowers.
Full of flowers.
Okay.
Full of flowers. Okay. So the common rose that you see as a cut flower, that's called a hybrid tea rose. That rose is the rose that you want to spend more time with. It needs a little bit more care, but if you have them in the garden, they're beautiful. They'll get a little bit higher. There are also shrub roses, which is like the knockout, great in landscapes.
Okay.
And then there are even carpet roses, and these are ground cover type roses that stay really low, and they're really beautiful too.
And they come in different colors.
Absolutely.
So you can pick and choose.
And another favorite are the English roses, and those
are my favorites. I have to tell you, yes.
They're the ones that they're so full of petals.
Yes.
They almost look like cabbages. They're just beautiful, and there's so many varieties of those. Tried and tested.
I might have to try that myself.
Absolutely.
Now, I have to admit, I'm like everybody else. I'm a little bit afraid of how to take care of the rose. When to, prune it. What to do.
Okay. Well, just like we say about everything, you've got to choose the right spot. That's the first thing. Roses need at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight per day. And then they need adequate water, but not overwatering, and regular fertilizing. You'll also want to inspect them kind of regularly for any diseases that they may have. And you can prevent those using a preventative method.
Okay.
Now, pruning, you mentioned. We're going to prune this one today.
All right.
Because it is actually the right time of year to prune. If you think about the beginning of the year, it's time to get out and prune your roses, then you won't forget.
Now, that's a good tip.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you're pruning, what you want to do first is remove anything that's dead. So you can see the spent blooms from last year. We'll just take those off. The next thing you want to look for are any branches that are crisscrossing. And the reason you want to cut those back is because that will allow air to come in, and that helps also to prevent disease. And you can take them back. A lot of people will take them back about a third of the plant each season. It's not necessary to do that every year. We'll just prune those a little bit more. It's not too hard.
No, not bad at all. It just takes a little bit of TLC, a little bit of time.
Absolutely.
That's great. So just get out there, do that first of the year.
First of the year, every year.
Terrific. And you can have beautiful roses during the summer months, and then bring them in. Give them to your loved ones. There you go. Thank you, Melodie.
Thank you.
Now, some varieties of roses are prone to disease and to attracting insects. You can spray your rose bushes with products that combine a fungicide and insecticide and a miticide to knock out any problems. Apply that in the spring and then continue every 6 weeks during the growing season. And I saw some roses in the newsroom today, so I think, it's Valentine's weekend. People are out shopping for roses.
Pruning roses always means lots of cuts and scratches. And
that's
for me,
true. Yeah,
so,
I know. I don't like wearing gloves either. Neither does Melodie. But
somehow I get cuts on my legs and everything. I don't know. I'm just a mess, but that's another story. All right, 8:56 is your time. That's going to wrap up the 8 o'clock hour of Good Day Atlanta.